Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute, but today I thought I would try on the Priceline haul that I had recently done, the 40% off sale that they had. So I figured I would do like a first impression sort of thing on the makeup that I bought at that time, because I bought a lot of things that I haven't used in the past. So I figured I would do one of those videos. So I just have a fresh face. I just got out of the shower and I'm gonna start by moisturizing with the Neutrogena oil-free moisture combination skin. So we're gonna make this video a little bit about face because I did not buy any contouring or anything like that. I just bought like the basic face products for full coverage and stuff. So we'll just keep it to that and see how we go. So the few products that I do want to try out is this one. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer, Skin Perfecting Primer. So that one, I haven't tried that one before, so I'm excited about that. And the foundation that I'm going to try on today is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Fresh Look Long Wear Foundation. And I have it in the shade... What shade are you? 21 Nude Beige. So hopefully it's a good color match. It does look a little bit lighter in the packaging, but most of the Maybelline foundations that I've tried do oxidize just a tad bit on my skin, so I'm hoping that this one is one of the cases if it doesn't match me, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. The other thing I want to try on is the Master Conceal. I've heard so much about this that I'm excited to try this one. And then I have the Fresh and Flawless. Now I have tried this before, so this is not really like a first impressions, but yeah, let's see how we go. Okay, I am going to spray my face with Fix Plus because I normally do spray it with Fix Plus these days, because we're going into winter and my skin does tend to get a little dry now, so I do try to spritz a little bit of... Okay, so that is semi-dry and I'm going to go straight in with the primer. Okay, that looks very smoothing. Like the texture seems very, very smooth. I don't know. All right, let's try that. I feel like I took a little bit more, but oh well. Oh yeah, definitely more. So I do want to get my eyebrows done today. I normally do them myself. I thread them, but I feel like they've come to a point where, you know, they need like a master perfecting sort of thing. So hopefully I can go today and get them done. It's very creamy and it looks very shiny. I'm an combination oily skin person. So I don't know. It's very wet feeling. Oh man. Ugh. I can definitely see a little bit of shine around this area. I think the lighting is a bit harsh for you guys to see it, but I can definitely see it in the mirror. It does feel like it's absorbed into my skin. But I kind of feel like it's going to make me oily pretty quick. So I'm just shaking that and then taking it to the back of my hand. Oh, that's watery. What is going on today? This is not happening. All right, we're gonna attempt anyways. I'm just using that sort of a brush. I don't know what they're called at this moment. I'm just drawing a blank. The color seems pinky, but it should be alright. Okay, this is off the bat. It's very light coverage. It's definitely a bit pink. Seems to balance or even out my skin tone, so that's a bit of a plus. I don't have like extreme pink or like extreme pigmentation around my skin area. My problem area is around my nose. My foundation tends to break down around that area. It's clumping up here. So it's clumping up right there. I really wanted to like this for everyday wear. It's hydrating, if that says something. Might be good for like someone with a drier skin because the formula is like really super runny. So it's definitely a bit moisturizing. The other thing could be the fact that I'm not quite impressed with the primer, and that could have something to do with that as well, because the primer wasn't very promising to begin with. So my pimple is still visible and it's still got color on it. It's still pink. It's evened out my skin tone. It's not sticky, but it's definitely not full coverage. It's extremely light coverage, and this is from someone who doesn't have a whole lot of issues with the skin. Like, I only have a few freckles right here. I know freckles are in, but I'm not a freckle person. I'm like, if I'm spending time in the morning getting ready, I want it covered. Cake face. Yes, I want that. Having said that, it doesn't necessarily look bad, but then at the same time, I don't like it. I like it covered up. So we're gonna attempt with a second layer. I'm taking about that much on the back of my hand, and we'll try covering up that area and then a little bit around the pimple. And let's see. The only thing is, like, it's right around this area, and I'm gonna have to add concealer and everything on top anyway, so that's just a lot of product, and that's just a lot of steps in the morning for me to do, and I'm always, mind you, running late, so that's something that I'm not quite looking forward to. It's covered up a little bit. Pimple as well. It could be buildable, but if you're not going to build it up to the extreme full coverage, I would say this is light to medium coverage and buildable to an extra medium coverage, but not like full coverage for sure. I'm going to use a smaller brush. Yeah, no, it's not working. I don't know, is it just the texture around my face that's making it do that, or what it is? Around my nose, I mean. I don't know. So the second layer feels a little bit sticky at the moment. My pores look a bit minimized. My pores definitely look a little bit minimized or filled in. We're going to move on with the concealer, and this is in the color Fair. This is the Monster Conceal. And high hopes, buddy, high hopes. Should I take this at the back of my hand? I'm just going to take it on the side. Oh, this is light. And it's very goopy. It's right there. And I'll take this sort of a brush. So I'm going to just try and attempt with this. You definitely need a sponge for this one. I'm just using it dry. This isn't one of the most hydrating concealers in the market from my experience here, but it is super brightening. It is definitely 100% on the drier side. However, I'll get my mirror. It doesn't, I feel like if you add powder, you just might get a little bit more dry. But I think with this particular face at the moment, I don't even need to powder. I feel like it should survive. I don't know. But I would powder because I'm an oily skin person, or like an oily T-zone anyways. So I'm just gonna go in with my Australis Fresh and Flawless in Deep Natural. This is the one that I've been using. It's not First Impressions. This one is in medium 10, but I feel if I put the medium 10, it's just gonna make this foundation a lot darker. This seems to be like a really good match for my skin at the moment. So we're gonna stick to this for now. And I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. powder brush and go to town with this. Sorry, e.l.f. blush brush. I'm really hoping this video is not too long. From the looks of it, it's gonna be long. What I would do is just set the areas that are concealed, because I feel like if I put any more powder, that just might enhance it. Like, it would just make it really, really dry. I'm actually really liking the way it's going so far compared to what I initially thought. I feel like it's coming together and it's looking a lot better. It's looking a bit fresh. It's looking a bit more skin-like thanks to the foundation. The concealer, however, is on like the super full coverage side. So I think this concealer is something that you would have to wear. It would be perfect for like a night out when you have like this full glam look going on, and then you want that super coverage, super flawless finish. Then this concealer is ideal for that. But for like everyday wear, I feel like it's a bit heavy. I wouldn't be able to pull it off on a day-to-day basis. I think I would still prefer my Fit Me for everyday wear because it's a bit more nourishing, it's a bit more moisturizing, and I feel like it's not going to clog my pores or anything like that. I don't think this one will, but it's just the thought that I get in my head. But I'm just gonna wear my lip balm really quickly because my lips are really dry at the moment, and they're a bit white. This is the Maybelline Baby Lips Color Cherry Kiss. I'm just gonna get this foundation and concealer off my fingers. And I have one more product to try on camera, and that would be the eyebrow product, and that is again by Maybelline. I feel like I'm doing a first impressions on Maybelline, except for the fact that I used the primer, which is by Rimmel. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Brow Precise in Deep Brown. The biggest plus with this particular pencil is the fact that it has a spoolie. The biggest downside to this particular pencil is the fact that you have to sharpen it. It isn't the twist up ones, so, but it's not a big deal for me. I'm just gonna first excuse my brows because, you know, I need to go get them done like I said earlier. But yeah. Okay. It's easy to fill in. It is a bit waxy. It doesn't look or feel as creamy, but when you're doing it on your brows, it's a whole other story. Every time I do my brows up close and personal on you know, like a mirror here, I always have to have like a bigger mirror at the back to look into, because like what you see, you know, in front of you is like not always. Why is it plucking my hairs out? Look at that. Like, why are you doing that? It is a bit too waxy. Oh man. Yeah, this is a no-no for me. And mind you, my favorite brow product is from Maybelline, and that would be their Definer Brow. This is Definitely a no-no. I mean, I could make it work, but it's just an additional step in my routine that I don't have time for. And this is something that I would definitely need to carve out as well, because you can see down here it's just becoming a bit messy. I should not have rubbed off the concealer, because this is definitely going to require cleaning up. Okay, so you guys have been literally, I'm going to put this, I'm not going to edit this part out, but you've been watching me do my brows, right? This is sharpened. Look at how much product I've just used up. This is something that would get over really, really quickly, in my opinion. Alright, now let's spend another billion years carving your brows out, because we all have time for that in the mornings. I'm not a morning person, but everything happens in the mornings for me. I go to work in the morning like everyone else, and having to do these extra things in the morning just doesn't sit in my dictionary or in my routine or anything like that. What are we going to use to do this? We'll just use the Maybelline Fit Me to carve these things out. I'm just using my concealer brush by Essence of Beauty. Right, I'm just going to use the same brush to set it with the powder that I used earlier and be done with it. I don't think I'll leave this in my purse because I rarely do brows on the go, and the fact that it has a spoolie definitely helps to do it on the go. But I don't see myself using this on a regular basis because it's just really, really waxy and it's just really uncomfortable to use. It takes you ages to do your brows, and I mean, come on, nobody has time for that in the mornings, or like even just on a basic day, because brows are so important. They just like literally carve your face out. I think the other thing with this, because it is so waxy, I feel like it might rub off if you're swimming or anything like that, and you would tend to have to like set it with a brow gel or something, because otherwise you can literally, I would feel like it would literally run down your face. I am going to set it with my clear mascara or whatever, just so that it doesn't run. It's okay. The color is a good match. That's the big plus, you know. Now I don't have any eyeshadows or anything to try on, so what I'm gonna do, actually I'm just gonna do like a quick eyeliner. I'm using the Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner, and this is in 100% black. I got this from Priceline as well, so we're just gonna go with that. I'm gonna set my eyes with my face powder before I do anything else. So I'm just using the Clinique All Over Shader Brush for setting my eyelids. And I'm just going to quickly line my eyes. I'm actually just going to skim pass through this because it's not first impressions. It's just something that I wanted to add on for the mascara. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly run through this part. Alright, so that's just the basic eyeliner we've done today. And the mascara that I want to try out, I mean, I used to use this back in the States for God knows how many years and for God knows how many tubes that I've gone through. But I used to always use this mascara, and it was one of my absolute favorites. I haven't used it since I left, so that would be since 2012. We're in 2017, so I haven't used it in 5 years. Let's see if that still is going to be my favorite. And I'm telling you, I've been itching to use this, but I've been saving it for this video. Oh my god, help me. That's the CoverGirl Lash Blast. Oh, and I got the waterproof version, yes. So that's the CoverGirl Waterproof Hydro Fuge Lash Blast Volume Mascara. Oh my god, this thing, holy grail, 5 years ago. I'm hoping that it is again too. I don't know why I used to like it 5 years ago. Honestly, I cannot remember, but I know that I always used to use this. Always. I hope it still has that thing for me. You know what? I think I need a little bit of color in my face. Let's just do that real quick while this kind of sets in there. So I decided to do the bronzer and blush and everything off camera, but I do pop in back here just to give you guys a little bit of an update on how my skin's doing. So let's get on to that clip right here. But you can see how my skin's looking a lot healthy. It's very like, not glowy, but then it's like healthy. I think that's the best way I can put it. My nose is also looking a bit more settled, not completely, not as much as I would have liked, but it is looking a lot settled. My eyebrows on the other hand is looking a bit like dodgy for the lack of a better word, but like it's looking smudgy, you know? It's not the look that I like for my brows. I'm a very sharp brows girl, so that's a problem. That's a huge problem. So finally, the mascara. Finally there, finally. All right, so the wand is really, really big and skinny. I think because it is such a new tube, it's requiring a little bit more work. But once it dries down just a tad bit, it would be easier to work with. But I mean, I'll show you what it's done so far. So that's the mascara and that's no mascara. Like it's definitely giving me a little bit of volume. And I'll do now. I'm always very skeptical when it comes to wearing mascara at the bottom of my lashes because it always tends to smudge. Always tends to smudge underneath. But I remember wearing this a long time ago and it was just fine. So we'll see how we go today. And yeah, I'm gonna do my other eye. So I'm just gonna take my lip balm off. I'm gonna try the NYX Lip Lingerie. I've used it once before and I actually really liked it, but I'm gonna do this on camera. I'm just gonna get a lip liner. I'm going to use the Spice by Ulta because it's one of the nude ones that I own. I do have a red one, but I don't have a red lipstick, you know, like a red lip lingerie that I wanted to. I should have got it. Sorry guys. I'm gonna zoom out just a tad bit. Alright, so just lined my lips and I've just barely filled them, if anything at all. And the color that I'm using today is Satin Ribbon. It's a very, very nude color. It's a very buttery formula and I'm really glad I've tried this before because you kind of have to apply it in like one swipe of a motion. So not one swipe of a motion, but like the swipe that you go, like if you're going from right to left and you continue going right to left and not just like back and forth like we normally do with lipsticks. That's how you apply it best. That's what I've noticed with these formulas anyway. So it becomes streaky when you do that. Alright, there we have it. So that's the finished look, guys. I hope you had fun watching this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. I've never done a first impressions on my channel before, and I'm actually quite happy that I did. You tend to look at makeup a completely different way when you do that, you know? Like, I mean, you're a bit more judgmental, you're a bit more, like, Ooh, are you gonna do what you claim you're gonna do? Okay, sorry about that. So my battery died, which never happens, but it did. Apparently this video is really, really long. So happy editing to me. Comb my hair in between while the camera died. So all in all, I have, I think, about 14, I had 14 foils in my head at that time, and it took about an hour and a half for it to be done, and I'm so super happy with it. I love it, I love it, I love it. My hair's still a bit wet. I try not to use a lot of heat products in my hair because they're falling out ridiculously, and honestly I think I'm gonna go bald at this stage, but anyways, if you guys have stuck till the end of this video, then kudos to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love. Please don't forget to subscribe and also hit the like button, like and share with your friends. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!